So today we are going to see the wind systems. So already we have seen pressure belt system previous classes. So a wind system and pressure belt system was the most important part of the climatology topic, and especially in UPSC preliminaries and mains exam, definitely at least one or two questions can be asked in this topic. So give more focus on this topics. So let me start the session now. And this image is actually about the wind system or pressure belt system. So we have already seen this system last classes, and you can able to answer this. I can able to identify this belt. So this belt is called equatorial low pressure belt, and this belt is called subtropical high pressure belt, and this belt is known as subpolar low pressure belt, and this belt is known as polar high pressure belt, and this is applied here. Subtropical high pressure belt, subpolar low pressure belt, polar high pressure belt. Right. So before going to the wind system, so you have to know what is Coriolis effect. Coriolis effect, or Coriolis force or effect. What is Coriolis force? Coriolis force is a wind that deflects due to the rotation of the earth. But due to the rotation of the earth, the wind system that is blowing that particular region is deflected towards right or left at any point of direction, and it will change. For instance, in the northern hemisphere, the wind system will deflect towards the right. For example, if wind is blowing from the equator to polar region in northern hemisphere, this wind system will be blowing towards the right. And in the southern hemisphere, this wind system will be deflected towards its left. So in that case, this is the left of this. So this is called Coriolis force. So simply Coriolis force is nothing but the deflection factor. Means the wind system is deflected towards right in northern hemisphere, and in case of southern hemisphere, this is deflected towards its left. So this is Coriolis effect, and this Coriolis effect is the basics in this wind system. So this is applied in the wind system, and generally while we are talking about the winds, we have three types of wind systems. So one is permanent wind systems, permanent winds, and next is local winds, and third is monsoon. So monsoon winds. So we have three types of wind systems. So everybody knows the wind system, the air masses will be blowing from the high pressure region to the low pressure region. So this is generally a basic physics which is applied in the air or wind system, right? So now this region is equatorial low pressure region, and this is subtropical high pressure region. So the wind system will be blowing from the high pressure to the low pressure.
எல்லாமே வந்து பிளாக்ல இருக்கு, அது தெரியல. அப்படியே கண்டினியூ பண்ணிக்கோ, அது அழிக்காத.
So actually the wind system will be blowing from the high pressure to the low pressure region. As we know that the high pressure region means here from the subtropical high pressure belt to the equatorial low pressure belt, and the same thing is applied in this southern hemisphere. So generally this won't come in a straight direction, but it will deflect towards right and left due to their respective directions, respective hemispheres. For instance, in northern hemisphere this will deflect towards the right, and southern hemisphere this will deflect towards left, as we know as Coriolis force. So this will be deflecting towards right. For instance, high pressure to low pressure, this will be deflecting to right, means this will be deflecting in this direction. So this is the direction. So this won't blow in a straight direction. This will be deflecting towards the right and left due to their Coriolis effect and Coriolis factor. Right? This is a deflection factor. And in the southern hemisphere, this will be deflecting towards the left. So it's leftist in this way. So it means that it's leftist. It's leftist in this way. And now this type of winds is called trade winds. Trade. This is called trade winds. And this, particularly in the northern section, northern hemisphere, this air section is known as northeast trade winds, and this is known as southeast trade winds, because in the northern hemisphere it is originating in northern hemisphere northeast to west northeast trade winds, and southeast to west southeast trade winds. That's why it is named as trade winds. And next is from subtropical high pressure belt to the subpolar low pressure belt, the wind system is blowing towards in this direction, and deflecting towards the right means that in this way. in this way. The same thing is applied here. Just traveling towards from ST and subpolar low pressure belt from north to south. It is reflecting towards the left. Left means in this direction. So this is reflecting towards its left. And as it is traveling from west to east, it is known as westerlies. And westerlies. And next is polar high pressure belt. So polar high pressure belt is the subtropical low pressure belt air mass move. So we know that the air masses will be moving from high pressure to low pressure. So the wind system will be traveling from the equator, from polar to equator. It means that we travel it will be deflected towards right, the northern hemisphere. Either right and so the right and this is the right, and this will be deflected towards right. The wind system will go. Adhe mother southern hemisphere. So winds will go left, so the left. So this is the polar easterlies. So these type of winds is known as polar easterlies. As it is originating in the polar region, that's why it's called as polar easterlies. And it is traveling from east to west. So we pair polar easterlies in Soda. Right? So this is generally the whole overview about this wind system. And especially while coming to this trade wind system, in the northeast trade winds and southeast trade winds converge ITCZ, intertropical convergence zone. Intertropical convergence zone. And this region will be receiving more amount of rainfall, will be around 200 centimeters of rainfall every year. So every year 200 centimeters of rainfall will be available in this area because in the warm air and the warm air the rays are more. So this warm air will be raised to some greater heights, and this will be condensed, and condensation leads to precipitation, and precipitation in the form of rainfall. So this region will experience a cyclonic condition. So because cyclones and anticyclones ko chinna vyathyasam irukku. Cyclones are low pressure will be in the middle of this, and high pressure will be surrounding this. Is known as cyclonic condition. Cyclonic condition, the rainfall will be around 200 centimeters of rain. Means high amount of rainfall. And anticyclone means high pressure in the middle and it is surrounded by the low pressure. And here rainfall is very less and around 25 centimeters of rainfall will be available. So that's why this region is called as desert region. This is called deserts. This 20 degree to 40 degree north and south will be comprised of deserts because this region is full of high pressure, means that cold and denser air. So cold and denser air. So that's why that region is full of deserts. You can see in the northern hemisphere there's Sahara desert, Middle East countries with deserts, Gulf countries desert, Thar desert, Mexico there's Sonoran deserts, and southern hemisphere Atacama desert, Peru deserts, and Namibia desert, Kalahari desert, and great sandy desert in Australia. So in the deserts like that, 20 degree to 40 degree latitudes. And you know that 20 degree to why there is a desert in 20 and 40 degree latitudes, or UPSC mains questions. So you have to give more focus on this topic because this is the basics of this global climate. This distributes the global climate all over the world. So you have to give more focus on this topic and please read the topic thoroughly. Okay. And while coming back to the subject. So ITZ will be receiving more amount of rainfall because it experiences cyclonic condition, and this region is experiencing an anticyclonic condition because high pressure is in the middle and it is surrounded by low pressure region. So high pressure so the low pressure this region is full of anticyclonic prevailing condition. There is no amount of rainfall or less amount of rainfall. That's why this region is full of desert type of climate. Okay, this is all about the trade wind system and pressure belt system. And while we are going to westerlies, while compared to the westerlies in the northern hemisphere, southern hemisphere the westerlies winds are more powerful. It's so violent because it is dominated by the oceans. Southern hemisphere is dominated by the oceans, but the northern hemisphere is dominated by the land surface. So land surface will have a moisture content. So wind system will be having less moisture content and less amount of rainfall. But in the southern hemisphere, westerlies in the southern hemisphere will be having more amount of rainfall and more amount of moisture content. So that's why it is called as roaring 40s, roaring 40s ன்னு சொல்லுவாங்க, or furious 50s, furious 50s. So that it means that much violent is the westerlies wind systems, because this dominated by the oceans. This wind system will be carrying a lot of moisture from the oceans and shared in the nearby areas. So that's why it is very violent in nature and is also known as roaring 40s or furious 50s. Okay, so this is all about the wind system and permanent wind system, and next time we will go for local wind system or monsoon winds. So please subscribe our channel which is given below image la irukku. So subscribe பண்ணுங்க and Facebook la likes and share கொடுங்க. So we'll see you in the next class. Thank you.